Hello everyone. In today's video, we will understand about the recent outage of Cloudflare. So before discussing how the outage happened on Cloudflare and doing a root cause analysis, we will first understand what is Cloudflare. So Cloudflare is a web performance and security platform. Basically what it does, it acts as a CDN, which is content delivery network. It has around 300 data centers around the world. It stores cached version of your website and delivers them to all the users from nearest location. What are the benefits? Benefits is faster load times, reduced server load, and better performance. Cloudflare also acts as a security layer. So Cloudflare sits between your user and the server, acting as a reverse proxy. So it prevents website from DDoS attacks, bots, malicious traffic, and other different type of security attacks. It does this using web application firewall or WAF, bot management, human bot detection, IP reputation database. So here we can see Cloudflare sits in between of the user and the app. When user types and website like google.com or facebook.com, the request will go via Cloudflare server. Cloudflare acts as a CDN or a bot management system. It stores the static data to improve the performance, or it acts as a bot management system to identify whether the request is from a human or a bot. It identifies whether it is a good bot, bad bot, any automated script, it's a malware, or spams, and it blocks those requests. Now let's see how Cloudflare identifies that request is from a human or a bot. Now let's understand how Cloudflare identifies whether a request comes from a bot or a human. Whenever any user types a website like gmail.com, they will be prompted with a checkbox. And whenever user ticks the checkbox, on the basis of that tick, Cloudflare will identify whether the request is from a bot or a human. Now, Cloudflare has multiple ways to identify this: fingerprinting, behavior analysis, JavaScript challenges, and network signals. Cloudflare starts with fingerprinting. Every browser sends a unique combination of signatures, headers, and technical properties. Real browsers have natural, consistent fingerprints, but bots often use scripts or headless tools that look suspicious. This is the first red flag that Cloudflare checks. Next, Cloudflare watches your behavior. Humans move their mouse unpredictably, scroll smoothly, and take time to click around. Bots, they are too perfect. They load pages instantly, click too fast, or don't scroll at all. Cloudflare uses these tiny patterns to detect automation. If Cloudflare is still unsure, it sends a small JavaScript challenge in the background. These check whether your browser supports normal APIs, behaves like a real environment, and isn't running in a headless mode like Selenium. Humans pass quietly. Bots often fail these tests. And then there are network level signals. Cloudflare checks your IP reputation, request rate, geographic pattern, and whether you are using VPNs, proxies, or cloud servers. Finally, Cloudflare combines all these signals, fingerprinting, behavior, JavaScript test, and network intelligence to calculate a bot score. If it looks like human, then request is successful. If not, Cloudflare will block or challenge the request. Now let's come to the point how the issue in Cloudflare broke the internet and caused a massive outage. All these definitions, fingerprinting, behavior analysis, JavaScript challenges, network signals, all these are stored in Cloudflare DB and these are called as features. Cloudflare stores all these definitions in its DB and it is called ClickHouse DB. If you see here in this diagram, all the definitions with respect to performance, CDN, smart routing, load balancing, with respect to security, WAF, DDoS, bot management, SSL, TLS, and all the developers tool are stored in this ClickHouse DB. Now, Cloudflare keeps on updating these feature definitions in its ClickHouse DB. The reason for that is that hackers might have understood the different feature definitions and may try to break the system. So Cloudflare constantly updates these feature definitions. Now all these feature definitions are stored in ClickHouse DB. Since Cloudflare keeps on updating features, it runs a query and updates a feature file. This feature file is sent to all the proxies in Cloudflare servers. Now, due to some of the permission changes, the query took or duplicate records from ClickHouse DB. And in this feature file, there were duplicate entries of the features. Like if there was a feature A, then an entry for feature B that was duplicate of feature A got inserted. Due to that, size of the feature file got doubled. Now, Cloudflare team pushes this feature file to each of the proxies sitting on the server. Now, this proxy on server was having a pre-allocated space. Now, what this pre-allocated space was there on each proxy, and since the size of the feature file got doubled, this broke the proxy. And since this proxy is in each of the Cloudflare servers, each of the Cloudflare servers was broke, and this caused the massive outage. Now the culprit here was this preoccupied space on the proxy. Due to that, the increased size in the feature file could not be handled by the proxy and it caused a massive outage in the Cloudflare. Hope this video explained what were the causes of outage in the Cloudflare and it explained it in a simple way. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video. Thank you very much.